Hi again, everyone. I'm Ollie Matthews. This is Societal Narcissism. No contribution with this video. Man, seems like there is just so much confusion amongst the estranged parent cult. Got another one here. Advice by Deb. Oh, Lord. Let's just go, shall we?
So what's up? What's up with daughters?
Daughters. You can see the disdain right off the bat. The disdain, the disgust on her, the idea that a daughter, for that matter, any adult child would cut off their parents is so offensive to them. The disdain they have has been coming out their entire lives.
Being estranged from their mothers, adult daughters. I'm noticing this trend in my business where daughters go to
Daughters.
therapy and then they end up setting these really strong boundaries with their parents.
Right. Exactly. That's why they went to therapy, to learn how to deal with their parents. And the advice they're getting is, once they're telling their story, is these people are toxic. They're on a cluster B. They're on the cluster B spectrum. They're either a narcissist, a borderline, a histrionic, antisocial. There's nothing you can do for them except get away from them.
And then threatening not to see them. And I'm like, why? Why is this happening?
Because they went to therapy over the abuse that was dished out for decades by the parents. Abuse the parents continue to carry on and refuse to acknowledge. That's why.
And I'm just wondering, I get that we all have childhood
Here comes the gaslight. We all have childhood trauma
and wounds. But I also get that that's our responsibility to take care of them and not project that onto our parents.
I see. Do you understand the mentality here? They abuse you, they damage you, and now but that's your problem. That's your problem. That's your responsibility to take care of it. Well, that's kind of true, because that's taking responsibility means you went to therapy. So you're trying to take responsibility. So now it's projection. Projection to confront the parents over the abuse they implemented purposefully. Now that's projection. Oh my God. Look at her face. Look at her. Look at this lunatic. Yeah, we abuse you. We all go through childhood trauma and we all have bad things to happen. But that's your responsibility to take care of it. Oh, okay, so I'll go to therapy. And then the therapy tells the adult daughter to go no contact, and now that's projecting. Because they went to therapy over the abuse you caused is now projection. This is why talking to these people is pointless. It's pointless. This is the type of mental gymnastics they will do, the type of friggin' outright gaslighting that just makes no sense. And they'll sit there and say it with like a straight face, with this arrogance from top of their high horse once again. How dare you not take responsibility for the abuse I caused? Well, I kind of did, because I went to therapy, and they're the ones who told me to go no contact. Stop projecting your problems onto me. You caused this. Insane.
Wondering, I get that we all have childhood trauma and wounds. But I also get that that's our responsibility to take care of them and not project that onto our parents. Because most of the time, and I'm not saying this is all the time, because I know that there are parents out there that are just not worthy of having the presence of their kids because they were that bad.
Oh, so you get to decide. Again, this goes to my broken plate theory. You take a plate and you smash it on the ground, and it doesn't matter if that plate breaks in halves and quarters and eighths or is obliterated into 100 pieces. You glue that plate back together again, it will never be the same. Never. So all their abuse now is subjective. That's up to debate. That's up for debate. That's up to, who gets to decide? Who gets to be the arbiter of whose abuse is bad enough? Your abuser. They do. Isn't that nice?
And so, but the parents I'm talking to, and it's been a lot this last year, the parents I'm talking to, the punishment of estrangement doesn't seem to fit the crime of them just.
Oh, it doesn't? Because I'm sure the parents who've gone estranged from, they're being honest. They're being honest. They're not trying to downplay or minimize or anything they've done. They're being 100% honest. Oh, that's not that bad. As if it's for you to decide. They didn't break you, but yet you are going to step in and be the arbiter for who qualifies to go no contact and who doesn't.
I don't know, little things like not being able to maybe honor boundaries just a little bit.
Oh, just a little bit. That's a little thing. Not being able to honor boundaries is now, that's just a little bit. Little bit. What is the point of talking to these people? What is the point of trying to get anything across to them whatsoever? They're just going to lie about it. They're just going to twist it and gaslight it and downplay it and act like you're crazy. And they'll say it with a straight face to the point where, like, God, she's awfully confident in saying this. And, like, maybe I am crazy. Maybe I am wrong. No, you're not. You're not. They're just evil.
Like everything seems to have to be like this or you're kicked out.
Yes, because we make the rules now. We're adults. We make the rules over our own life. We make the rules for how we want to be treated. We make the rules. We set the boundaries. But you decide, oh, it's just a little thing that we, never respect your boundaries.
And so I'm just wondering if that's happening to anybody here where they've decided that they don't want to see their parents anymore because she
don't even know. She doesn't even know. She can't even come up with a ridiculous lie because she knows this sounds ridiculous. She knows it. But yet she said it out loud and posted it to TikTok.
The parents are not perfect, or maybe the parents aren't good. I know that when I was in my 30s, my father was a binging alcoholic and became a full-fledged alcoholic. And I asked if he could just not drink while I brought my kids over. And he couldn't. He still ate.
And you still brought the kids over. And it was such a problem that you decided to say something about it. He told you no. But is that a little thing? I guess so. In her mind, that's a little thing.
In the morning, was doing shots of schnapps. And I had to set a boundary with him and say, well, I'm not going to bring my kids over anymore. And I told him, this is your decision. Oh, so again, you get to make a decision for your own life. You got to decide because he's drinking at 8 a.m. and it was a good decision, obviously. I'm not denigrating your decision because obviously that's the right decision. But you not only get to make the decision over your life, what qualifies, you get to make the decision over everyone else's life. And if you want to see me, give me a call. But That seems reasonable to me.
Oh, that seems reasonable. She gets to decide what's reasonable. She gets to decide what the boundaries are. You don't. You don't. She gets to decide her own boundaries and yours. How wonderful. What a great deal. Where do I sign?
Some of the things that these kids are cutting their parents off for just doesn't seem reasonable.
Like what? Give an example. See, this is what they do. They go in and they make a vague comment, a vague broad brush comment. What are you talking about? You gave a specific example why it was okay for you to go no contact with your father, which I agree with. But when she's talking about everyone else, she's asking this question. It's such an epidemic. Well, you must have a laundry list of reasons of why these children, why these adult children went no contact unfairly with their parents. But you don't.
What do you guys think? Comment below and let me know what you think about this. And if it's happened to anyone you know, or maybe you, let me know.
Oh, I'm sure she'll get plenty of comments from these poor estranged parents, who've been victimized. All I did, and I did the best I could, and it wasn't that big of a deal, and I don't know why they won't get over it. Not one example of what one of these estranged parents was gone no contact over that was unfair. She could give an example about herself why that was okay, but she can't for anyone else. But yet she wants to go out there and grift off these estranged parents and keep the scam going. So, gonna leave it there. Thank you to everybody watching. Please leave any opinions in the comment section below. And again, if you want your story read on the channel, you have a topic you'd like me to cover, something you want to expose, you'd like to set up a Skype, a phone call, have a private video made, you'd like to sponsor a video like this for someone who needs help and can't afford it, or just make a contribution to the channel in general to keep it supported, growing, and successful, then you know what to do with either the Cash App, Zelle, PayPal, and email links in the description box below. Also, please like and share this video wherever you can. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't, and be sure to click the subscription bell to be notified of all my video uploads. Also, be sure to subscribe to both of my channels on Rumble. If you haven't watched this video over there, please do. Even a click helps. Follow me on TikTok, X, and Telegram as well. I'm Ollie Matthews. This has been Societal Narcissism. Take care, everyone.